Hi, my name is Alex. If you're watching this, basically, welcome to my channel. I haven't made a video in years, so I guess this is a catch-up video and an introduction to the person that I am and what I'm going to put on my channel. Um, Basically, once again, my name is Alex. Um, if you look at my past videos, I play a lot of video games, I do a lot of drugs, and I hang out with my dog. Um, I still play video games and hang out with my dog, but I don't do drugs anymore. Not even smoke weed. I don't drink. None of that shit. That shit is not for me anymore. Not to say I don't like it, not to say I didn't enjoy it. I just can't do it because I have no self-control. Um, I'm making this video just to make an introduction to my channel and to get some shit out there. Uh, Basically, um, I stopped doing drugs maybe 2.5, 3 years ago. Um, I got arrested for cocaine possession, among other things, and I committed to do crimes after that. I never went to jail, but I did get put on probation, and I got high through most of probation until they were like, "Yo, do you want to go to jail?" And I was like, "Nah." So then I went to an outpatient program, and I quit getting high. Um, those aren't really what made me want to stop getting high because I could have just stopped getting high and then gone back to doing drugs. But what made me stop getting high is I'm 6'9". I met a really tall girl. She was like 6'2". We hung out, we were doing drugs together, and she said, "I hate drugs." And I was like, well, as we do this cocaine and you guys snort ketamine and shit, you hate drugs, but you find yourself doing them. That is curious. I didn't really think about it any further and I didn't discuss it with her. She was a really lonely girl. I probably could have at least been her friend, but that's not what I was there for. Um, I actively, after like supplying the people that she was doing drugs with drugs to a certain extent, like I never provided ketamine because that wasn't my drug of choice, but I would provide them with a cocaine connect because I enjoy cocaine, and they enjoyed cocaine and they would pay for my cocaine. So after doing that for a while and then having this epiphany, I realized that I love doing drugs, but I can't stop, and doing drugs will make me do stupid shit. Like, more so than just risk my life, it'll make me, like, generally just act out and be a wild dude. Not to say that I'm not wild anyway, but that's a discussion for a different day. Um, I went on to make a face heel turn against the people that I was doing drugs with because they had broken some like cardinal rules that I set out before most of that shit got done. And I did some property damage. I got into some fist fights and I pretty much fucked people's shit up as much as I could. I got arrested for that too. Rather than make that a separate charge or make me pay restitution, the um, the courts decided to lump sum it in to my cocaine charge, and I pled guilty to that, and I went to probation where I was told to knock it off. Anyway, um, fast forward 3 years later, I don't get high. I don't really want to get high, although I'm pretty sure like there are some reservations where I would get high, but most people won't make those or meet those like criteria for that shit, so that's not my issue. Um, I go to college now. I have no idea like how long college will last, but I'm going to take it to completion because I try to finish things. I make this video because when I was growing up and I had first started out with drugs, like 15 years ago, probably 16. I'm 31 now, fresh 31. I turned 31 in October. This girl looked at me and said, Alex, in 10 years, when you're dead, I won't care because you will have died from drugs. Well, I'm not dead. I thought I would be, but I'm not. I did a lot of shit that I considered fun while doing drugs, and I don't regret most of it. I regret being too wild for my own good. I regret doing drugs to the point that I went insane, because I'm now insane, like legally on paper. Um, but that's it. Oh wait, no. I regret meeting really nice, wonderful people while I was getting high and then discarding them, male, female, whatever, because they did not fit in to what I was doing, which was wild and crazy shit all the time. Like, I can thoroughly say that aside from doing like heel face turns and being a two-faced bastard because I'm insane, I have stopped talking to really nice girls because I they weren't wild. Because when it came time to Netflix and chill, I was like, what the fuck do I want to watch Netflix for? I could be out like getting high, plausibly robbing somebody and getting like adrenaline rushes off of that shit. And that's what I did for the most part. I was an adrenaline junkie. I like to drive fast. I like to climb mountains. Like, not let's go for a hike. Like, oh, there's this sheer rock face. Let's climb that. I also like to sword fight, and I'll leave an annotation in the video to when I did sword fight. Um, I, I did a lot of weird shit. If you wanted to talk about what I got high off of, it's more like, what didn't I get high off of? Because I did everything pretty much except for crack cocaine. I did not do crack cocaine. I'm pretty sure I did marijuana, ecstasy, ketamine, LSA, LSD, PCP, meth, Molly, and that's about it. Oh, I did heroin once. Um, but that's a story for another day. I did not like heroin. It was not for me, so I don't understand people who are addicted to it. But I could see how it'd be addicting, just not for me. Um, well, this is like an 8-minute video, so it's time for me to wrap it up. All right, there we go.